Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. We've got three great games tonight. We've got bangers all over the place. It's Catherine versus Apostasus. Belgium is on the line, and this is a hyperspace matchup. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it so much because I am joined by the most handsome, the best looking, the greatest human being in the world, Mr. William Hagwood. How you doing, buddy?
Wow, what an intro. Thank you, Greg.
I am excited. It's always nice to spend time with you. I wish you lived in New York so we could socially distance, drink a root beer across from each other. I feel like you might be a root beer guy.
Oh, yeah.
Jajo saying he wants to fight for Belgium again. One-time owner. It looks like Apostasus is just getting all his ducks in a pond here. The way Catherine's spread out, I'm assuming she's not coming in hot.
Yeah, that's an interesting deployment for those concussion missile barons. I had to give this one to Apostasus, though. I do believe he's going to lose that. What is it even called again? What is
the heavy?
Yeah, the heavy. What is the name of it?
The Carita Academy Cadet. The CAC.
Republic credits. Republic credits. I'm not good out here. I need something more here. Republic.
I'm agreeing with you. The first analysis there that's just gonna have some troubles against all them missiles.
Just the one hard blue is such a game changer for a generic ship to have. It's just so good. And Catherine's moving after. It's just so good. Shoko, what up, dude?
Yeah, I think it's the combination of that hard turn and that boost linked action.
Yeah,
really sets the V1 chassis way above everything else at its price point.
Having the barrel roll or the boost into the focus is just...
You get both options too.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
As an old school flyer of Rebels, what really messes me up on a lot of ships is that they don't have a one bank or like a one forward, a nice little slow maneuver.
Yeah.
And they even have the one bank, which is very rare for any ship to have the boost and the one bank.
Yeah, One Arm Billy in chat makes a good point too. 28 points. It's 28 points with dial like that. Crazy good. It's not even like it's that fragile. It's got 3 agility, 2 shields. Pretty good shit.
We have Catherine here choosing to go missiles on Barons, concussion missiles and tracer missiles. But Apostasus paid the extra points for the Force and the Inquisitors, but still rocking the Thread Tracers and Fire Control System.
You think Thread Tracers are going to go up? They got it, right?
Why?
You say why?
Yeah, why do they need to go up?
Because everyone's using them, which means they're definitely like the best value. Like, if you're looking for balance, you don't want it in every list.
I mean, they're swarm tech, so tech 4 swarms rather, and so swarms taking them just makes sense. But I think it's the problem with them might be their ease of use. They do have focus, target lock, and calculate to be able to shoot them. No other ship has that. I don't think so. No other ship has 3. Or no, they're missile. Excuse me. I don't think they need to go up because they still miss. Like, and you only get 2 charges.
I think they need a little bit of a price hike.
Okay, well all right. So let me ask you: would you? How many follow-up shots would it take for you to shoot a tracer missile?
2.
Or like
I
over
think two is my
just 2?
absolute minimum. It also depends. Am I all on? Am I all like 2 dice ships, or do I have like a 3 dicer waiting in the wings, or maybe like a Hera waiting in the wings?
Yeah, you have no other shots on this ship. It's at range 3.
Okay, so it's like my last shot of the round. The minimum target locks I want is 2 plus my ship. So I guess it would be 3 total locks. It's the minimum I want.
And you're gonna trade a damage for those locks. This is what I'm saying, man. Like, I think it's good, but like you're giving up just raw damage, which is arguably better. Which is what Catherine's saying here with these concussion missiles. Just need a double mod hit hard.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about this heavy right now. I think you got a slow roll here.
It's got a rear arc, man. Turn away for a turn.
Yeah,
they're clearly
if they
baiting
altered, yeah.
Yeah.
Betting is open, by the way. Right now, bets are currently 10-2 in favor of Catherine. So if you're looking for some nickels, maybe you take a low risk, high reward bet here on Apostasus.
I bet on Apostasus. I'm one of those bets. I think that the Storm Squadron Aces should have the advantage if they can survive to late game. And same thing with the Inquisitors. Like, they just individually are better ships.
Here's a question. I don't remember who I was talking to this about. It might have been in Hex House chat. Maybe not. I don't know. But do you think the X1's ability to roll an extra die with a target lock is a perk or a punishment? Because I think that there are actually 3 attack ships that get punished down to 2 if they don't have a lock, instead of gaining 1. Does that make sense? Am I conveying that correctly?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I guess I've always just thought about that they have an unlimited missile on board. A missile that does 3 dice. Like 3 dice requires a lock. They got a tiny proton torpedo strapped to them.
They're a 4. Well, they're 3 health, 2 shield ship, right? Like everything about them screams that they should have 3 attack dice, except for the fact that they need that. I feel like it's a punishment.
Yeah, I mean, it keeps the chassis cheap, right? Like you still only have to pay 2 attack dice pricing, and you get to be 5 health on 3 agility with a linked action even. Like, yeah, they don't have the hard turn stress clearings, and yeah, they don't have a boost action, but man, they can shoot 3 dice every single round though.
Ooh, and here comes the Academy pilot saying,
Ooh.
You know what? I'm a cadet and I'm going for it. This has got to be a barrel roll link.
You better close in and capitalize on it. Because you cannot, Catherine cannot shoot those thread tracers. Well, she only has one shooting thread tracers. She can't risk it on a 3 agility ship.
Right.
So
I think if you've one-hearted here with all of your ships, you're getting at least 4 locks if you hit the Academy cadet.
Yeah, everybody hard ones, and people who are probably out of range just boost. Like the one on the top might be out of range, so I might have to boost in to make sure. But yeah, man, Um, what else would she be doing other than hard one? She's got a great strategy here. I love it.
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
find
there's
it
that
your
link
goal
action.
to
What's up?
drive? Do you try to drive people into rocks and stuff? Or are you like, listen, I want you to be the one to navigate through the debris and break up your formation a little bit?
It depends on if I'm the person who wants to joust or not. If I want to joust, I'll just wait for you to fly through the rocks and come to me. So hard to say. It really depends on how fast you are. You don't get those choices if you're slow.
This is probably a focus or a boost. Do you link that to a focus? I think you gotta, just in case you end up in a shot.
Did yellow target lock?
Yellow attempted the target lock. Was
Why?
just out.
That's crazy to me.
There is the
You
3
can just
card.
focus with your thread tracers.
Spike, this is indeed for Belgium. Belgium is on the line. And in our hearts.
I'm gonna continue to pretend I know what that means, or know what that is. But
We give away the rulership of Belgium, the country.
I mean, okay.
I
Is there
believe.
Arby's in Belgium?
I mean, there could be. It depends on your decree. Catherine's decrees right now have mostly revolved around foxes. She has initiated a Fox a Day program as ruler of Belgium. Zimatique was our first ruler of Belgium, but it has been owned by several people. The people of Belgium hang on to these matches with every breath. Runs, plays on our stream often. He's actually from Belgium. He's dead bent on trying to be self-determining. Hasn't worked out for him yet, but we'll get there. Well, this could be terrible for the.
I thought I had some of those cool fox emotes. I don't. I gotta get some. I found a bunch of cats. All right. Well, what they end up doing here?
They ended up saying, "Hey, Heavy, you are going to die."
They did hard threes. All right. They're in attack position.
Barrel roll focus there for the last one. If you haven't got your bets in, do it in like 2 seconds.
I probably should have waited on my bet. But I'm sure. Wait, did he reinforce?
No, maybe. I don't think so.
I think reinforce might have been the call on that. You know? But also, probably the Storm Squadron Ace probably also doesn't want to eat a bunch of concussion missiles.
No, I mean, if you're Catherine, you could say, you know what, the Heavy's not my concern. I'll take the Storm Squadron. I think you could get that Heavy off the board this turn.
Yeah, I mean, you have like every shot on it. All right, this is Apostasus's Inquisitor shooting.
Got range 3 on teal and blue, so it looks like it's going to take it on teal. And nothing, because he doesn't have a focus.
He's got the force.
Does have a force.
No.
Won't spend it.
Decides not to. I think he's also in range of red, so that actually might be a real problem for yellow.
This is going to be a shot at red, and this is an attempt, for the love of God, just wipe away that focus token.
Oh, no, you can't, though, can you? No.
You have to.
No,
it's your only chance.
You gotta save the focus. No, save the focus for the tracer.
Yeah, Colpacks are just brown things now. Ooh.
Oh, you don't
Ooh.
spend that. Do you take your shields?
You've got
Take your
5
shields.
Inquisitors else.
Yeah. You're fine, man.
And yeah, taking the shields.
Yeah, it's the last shot on it, so no big deal, right?
Yeah, you're fine. You're all right. Well, red is going to be the first shot for sure, and we're going to find out real fast who the target is. And it's going to be a thread tracer shot onto the heavy.
Yeah, it's 3-on-1. No range bonus. That's instantly hits.
And that hits. Ooh, natty evade. And that gets everybody. You get a lock. You get a lock. You get a lock. Everybody gets a lock. That. If you're that academy pilot, you're like, I need to go to a better academy.
Yeah, really needed that reinforce. Gonna be sad about it.
Disley TSR, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. All right. It's going to be a concussion missile from Teal onto the heavy. God bless your sweet soul. Ends a lock, and that is hit, hit, crit coming in hot. And the heavy will take it all. See what this crit is. Yeah, that's what you needed.
That crit's direct.
That is yeah. That hurts. And blue now fires a concussion missile, and they're gonna start revealing crits as well.
Oof. Yeah.
Only one was gonna spend the lock. Mystic, what's up, buddy? Oh my gosh. Hit, hit, crit again.
Mm-hmm.
Which would also, again, reveal a crit after.
Yeah, so spends the focus.
When if you don't spend it now, when?
Yeah, right? Alright. Then it should flip. The card should flip now that it hit.
Ladrian, thank you so much for the new sub.
Is he gonna keep it for defense? Is he purposely trying to kill himself? Oh, so it's gonna save it? It's gonna reveal structural damage from the concussion and then take hit crit.
I am Egil TSR. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you guys joining us.
Wow. That was super risky because we know that one of the cards in that damage deck of that Academy Cadet was a direct hit. So I risked it all to save that focus token.
So purple is going to shoot a missile. Is that a little bit of a waste? Or are you just trying to be like, you know what, more dice, guarantee it?
Just make sure he dies this round.
Spends a lock, hit crit, and that's that.
Yeah, shooting missiles is fun, so might as well.
And
so you gotta reveal a card.
rest in
all
peace,
of these.
Krita Academy pilot.
Yeah, this is gonna be brutal. So it's a loose stabilizer, and then
Console fire.
should be all face
And
up.
another
Full reach.
direct, which is face up
Yeah.
into a fuel leak.
Oh.
And a crit,
Oh.
which is face up, and another damage from
Oh.
fuel leak.
Oh.
And a
no.
blinded, and the crit chain ends there. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 12 damage from those shots.
Wow. Okay.
He was an academy pilot, not an ace. Have some mercy, Catherine.
Yeah.
Pink going range 3 primary onto the Blue Storm Squadron Ace. I have his brown in my overlay because I'm on top of it. Black range 3 as well. Yeah, these are the ice cream shots. The dessert of a round. What happened to that CAC is what happened to me in Sea of Thieves today when I played solo. Just got raped.
Oh, Sea of Thieves.
Have you ever played Sea of Thieves, Will?
No, it sounds like it'd be right up my alley.
Dude, you should get it, man. I'm trying to get everyone to get it so we can all yar har.
I was playing a lot of Black Wake for a while, which is all about pirates.
It's true. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that is going to give us a scoring update. I remember what I forgot to do now. Let's bring in Gerd for that scoring update. Gerd!
Score now is Catherine 36, Apostasus 15.
Thanks, Gerd. So if you're Apostasus right now, Will, are you just mad at the world, angry at the Empire, sad? How do you come back? How do you rebound?
Well,
never good when it starts with.
So, okay, you almost have to go in for blocks now. Like you almost have to be crazy aggressive and try to get some blocks on these ships. They are all mostly stressed, except for 5. So you should be able to get in with yellow and the Storm Squadron Ace, who is coming through the middle there, also stressed. And hopefully your Inquisitor can focus boost and at the bottom of the screen to help out with a tracer missile.
Yeah, it is also kind of weird to me that the tracer missiled Inquisitor is so far away.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you end up getting jugged through the rocks. Like there's no reason he should have tried to go through there and give Catherine this huge open area by her beautiful logo there to do basically wherever she wants. Hard one barrel roll all day, right? They don't have to go anywhere. They can just hard one barrel roll. Just
Hard one barrel roll.
Yeah, and she was spread out as well. Went for the line method.
Yeah, that's a technique that I have seen Zimatique. I'm sure you know Max, right? For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Zimatique uses on his bomber list, which he's had a lot of success with. Is he starts them in 2 different groups, and he always manages to get them together before that first engagement, but it always seems to draw people in, you know?
No, it makes sense. Bait and switch, feinting, bluffs. That's what X-Wing's all about.
I thought it was a game of positioning.
No, it's lying to your opponent. Lying to your opponent with your ships.
One Arm Billy says that
Also,
his. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, everyone knows X-Wing's just rolling dice. Positioning, you're crazy, Greg.
Yeah. Listen, I didn't say that it's a game of position. I personally think that variance is out to get me. I'm just going to try this.
You know what I just realized? Not a single ship who entered this match brought a printed 3 value attack.
Yeah.
But wow.
I mean, Catherine's pretty much rolling 3 dice. Like,
well, this is what I'm saying. I would have never turned in there with that brute.
yeah, I mean, I think we both agree that sending your heavy in to die is not like the greatest play ever.
No, I mean, how many missiles did it eat up? Ate up 4 missiles and one of the tracers too. So like, I get that. And better the heavy than the Storm Squadron, I guess. But I think the Storm Squadron's got it easy right here, man. You 3 forward, right? Maybe 2 forward and barrel roll.
Put yourself in as much of a way as you can.
Yeah, try to block that whole group of these. I don't know if yellow can even mess with 6 and 5. Because I feel like Catherine doesn't have to do anything. Like all these guys are just gonna one bank.
Yeah, well, that's
Right?
the thing. Do they just ignore the Storm Squadron and just take down the Yellow Inquisitor here?
Yeah, I would not worry too much about them.
There it is.
I don't know. Depends on if, like I said, if you think you can avoid his blocks or not, or if how well he's gonna block you. That's a pretty good block.
Contemplating a barrel roll. I think you're probably in a decent position where you are. And I think you got a barrel roll focus here.
Oh yeah. So I'm saying you got to come in, get these blocks, leverage that moving first.
Rocker, I think that's a good idea. I'll create separate rooms for like marshaling Sea of Thieves and Battlefront things in the Discord. It's a good idea. Play Battlefront, Will?
Which one's that? Is that the Star Wars one?
Oh, sorry, Battlefront 2, yeah.
I have. I mean, I don't own it right now, but I have played it.
You've been getting into it more and more lately. Pretty fun.
I mean, it's just classic Star Wars. I thought they weren't going to support it after after its terrible launch, but
they redeemed themselves on it. Yeah. Well, it's end of support now, so they're not supporting it anymore. But that also means it's free now. So whatever.
Fair. All right, so we end up with no locks yet. Going to rely on those tracers from red, Apostasus, to get those extra attack dice on a Storm Squadron. Oh, look at that!
Clears, which is not great.
I mean, I have no idea what the other ships plan on doing, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
You don't want to boost because then you're just boosting into the thread tracers. You could barrel roll away if you can clear pink and black. I assume they're just one banking.
Right, yeah, because what else do they need to do? I'm telling you, man, that one bank on the Inquisitors, to go from like hard 3 boost focus to one bank. One bank target lock. Man, they could just do it all. You're gonna boost, actually. Get the shot. Okay.
So
That may have put him into
I think
the
that
threat
puts you into,
tracer
yeah.
still.
And what I think that is I will accept death since we're all threes, and I will fire my thread tracers, and
Mhm.
we'll trade a ship. I've got the numbers advantage right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and uh that Baron gets to shoot first. Or no. No,
No, they're
the Inquisitors shoot first.
all the ships are threes. Yeah, so all of Apostasis will shoot first.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
So you can just accept death and be
Just hold on to the focus, is what you're saying? Just
yeah.
shoot the tracer? Yeah. Yeah, Greg. What if I told you that you could just take a weapons disabled to coordinate your entire team locks halfway through engagement?
I'd say that's worth more than 2 points.
But you also have to hit an Inquisitor with just 3 attack dice, single
I'd
modded.
still say that's worth like 3 or 4 points.
Nah, it's probably not that good.
All right.
I got
These
some,
bumps
got
are
some bumps.
yeah, it's not doing bad. Blue probably is going to bump here too now.
Okay. Well, they all will get a shot on one of the X ones.
Yeah, but
one of them had a bear.
I mean, you're going to take a shot.
I mean, I think they'll be just fine. Red is going to be in trouble, especially if one of those tracers hits.
So it's going to be his red. I think you take this on red and try to knock that thread tracer. You try to knock red out. You have to. You take another thread
Yeah,
tracer
I
here
mean,
and you take shots.
yeah, because look, blue 2 out there, the X1 has that range 1 shot. Like, you have a great follow up.
Oh, that
2
is
blanks.
not a good roll.
You don't even bother, right?
You spend your force.
Okay, it's got the force. Yeah, you're only gonna roll 1 more set of dice.
Needs a
Easy.
complete whiff here from Catherine's Red Inquisitor.
Could
force the spend.
Oh, now that's a decision. Wait, no, you can't just take 1 damage. That was a tracer.
That's a thread tracer, Catherine.
Yeah, that would be a lot cooler, wouldn't it? So essentially, it's deciding.
Yeah.
To
and she's gonna go ahead and take it. It's a kamikaze. It's a kamikaze Inquisitor over here.
I mean, yeah, got in the worst situation there. Somehow it hit. I had already written it off as not hitting. I mean, all this Baron has to do though is shoot 1 more tracer missile before he dies, right? Just 1 more tracer, and then he can be blasted all day.
Oh yeah, he's not. She wrote him off as dead, and is just gonna be like, you know what? I'm getting this thread tracer off, and you better hope you block it. 4 big dice here. Range 1 on the Red Inquisitor. Has a lock. Well, has fire control system.
Oh, yeah.
And spends the focus. So that's going to be 3 hits and a crit with advanced targeting computer. Which is nice. That's a nice perk. Ooh.
I mean,
you just die? You could,
yeah,
you could take a crit or you could die. Yep, she's taking it. Baron Kamikaze is going down with this ship, but he'll be damned if he ain't firing his thread tracer.
Yep. So, that leaves Storm Squadron Ace and Inquisitor 2 down there to try to shoot other targets. At this point, I would just be shooting whatever does the most damage. There's not really target priority anymore.
Well,
Ooh,
he's
might be thinking
figuring.
about another Tracer, actually. Yellow does have that focus still.
Yeah.
I think I would just...
You want to
I think
waste
I
a
would just...
tracer range 1? You got a range 1 banger against an unmodded Inquisitor here?
Right? That's what I'm saying. I think I would just shoot my primary. But, I mean, that's also coming in as, like, a support ship. And you haven't shot your Storm Squadron yet, so it might be tempted to shoot purple to give the Storm Squadron a lock.
And it looks like
And
that's exactly what he's doing. This is a thread
not the
tracer
thread.
shot onto purple.
Might as well. Brought him for a reason. Oh yeah,
Now
sense
spend
of
the
force.
force. So 3 hits coming in. Purple needs natties. Ooh, close.
Wow,
And
so
locks abound.
Yep, red might be in range. Yep.
Greg earlier, tracers are too good. They need to go out. Greg, now. Why would you waste time shooting a tracer? Well, yeah, you have a range 1 banger. Like, that makes so much
I
sense.
mean, well, it's the Storm Squadron though. Like this guy's got a really good shot on Baron number 4 there.
Natties!
Yeah, turn it to a crit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that
Oh,
crit's
there it
going
is.
under
Blank
shields.
out. And that crit is blinded. That's
Wow.
pretty great. That's the wrong one. And now Catherine gets to try and bring the pain. Red's death, will it be in vain?
Yeah, so gonna try to shoot yellow here to give pink and black some concussion missiles. Oh no!
No. Died for no reason.
Oh.
Aye. Not what you wanted to see.
Yeah, Catherine having a bad streak of luck here. Not the turn to have bad defense and offense. Like, oh man, had a great first round.
Yeah, I think you focus all your ships on that blue Storm Squadron Ace. It's the only one who's unmodified, but you do have to take a couple other shots here. So it's going to be range 2 onto the green Storm Squadron. Or nothing.
Yeah, gotta shoot black here. Might as well start there.
And Black's a little hurt because Black's going over that asteroid next turn. Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I had a boost for the shot here. But getting me in a bad spot.
All right, so just teal onto blue. Rolling 2, gets 1. Blue will roll 3 in defense, no mods. And gets it. Little blue on blue violence. Dice again. 4, 1. And 1 evade. I didn't see
Easy.
the Mortal Kombat trailer yet, Diesel. I've heard like it was trending on Twitter, so there must be something.
There's a rabbit in it fighting a squirrel. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Put it past it. So it's going to be on the Inquisitor for the unobstructed shot. And we'll focus for 2 here. And 2 evades.
That's the last shot, it seems.
Yeah, range 1 onto the Blue Storm Squadron now. Only for 1. And no damage this turn. For Apostasus.
Man. Wow.
Not what you wanted to see for Catherine.
What a roller coaster of a game. Round 1. Catherine easily handling the situation. But now as we get closer to the scrum, it seems that the Apostasus moving first that round really provided him the ability to block and get better concentrated fire.
Yeah, and I think he's kind of in the position of power here again.
I mean, they all have easy moves, right? Hard 1 bank, 4K.
Yeah.
Like, nope. Like, there's hardly like a lot of decisions you want to do. Now the 4K might be risky from the Squadron Ace 2 out there, the blue one, because you could have 3 ships hard turning in on you. But I don't know if you risk that though.
I mean, if you're purple, do you send purple out to repair blinded?
Oh yeah, 5 forward, gone. Like no, like I'm gonna hold on to these points. Like no, we're staying in the scrum. Now if 4 locks on you, no, get out.
Speaking of, we do have a scoring update. Let's go to Gerd.
Score now is Catherine 36, Apostasus 47.
Thanks, Gerd.
Yeah, Mr. Cracker, he didn't end up barrel rolling that X1 blue. Just sat there with a focus. And shrugged off every single attack like a boss. Wow.
Indeed. It does feel like the game has swung, but it's only an 11-point game. The ship count still favors Catherine.
Yeah, see, might be where the concussion missiles, I'm going to show their downside, that in these tight scrums, you're not going to have too many range 3 shots. And now you've lost your only tracer carrier, which means you're not going to get any more free locks. So you had to be taking your own locks, which means you're only single modding those 3 attack dice, which isn't bad, sure, but not as easy as it used to be. Apostasis done with this dials.
The man with the plan.
Has yet to set any.
It's a lot to think about. If you're Catherine, you've got all the ships to plan out. Like you have to take everything into consideration.
Yeah, I think this is where moving first will have its advantages. I'm sure until it's like 1-on-1, and these kind of these barons can kind of break free and start really leveraging those boosts and barrel rolls. But right now, like, Apostasis doesn't have to do anything, right? Like, he just has to move to be able to take focus actions. It's the pressure is really on Catherine to not get blocked and somehow get all of her ships to shoot something, which I could see all of her ships just turning in on the Storm Squadron, like the green one,
Yeah.
just because she can get 4 shots on it. Well, it's only going to be 3 because it's probably going to block 1.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of hard to get teal onto it unless you just assume yellow's 1 harding to the right and you just send it 2 forward and you're like, you know what? I'll take the block.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might have to just accept the block. Now, the big brain from Apostasis is going to be if he can figure out a way to get black blocked onto the rock. So that might be the problem. Is you might have to just dip with 2 of these barons, anyways. So you're really fighting 3 on 4 all of a sudden. Oh man, if Apostasis can pull this out, that's going to be a good pot of money. What's the
Yeah.
bets right now?
That's a 12-4 in favor of Catherine with 40,600 sitting in the pot.
Whew.
There we go. There is that 1 hard.
Yeah, 4K.
I think you're
Makes
cool
sense.
just sitting there.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything. Just block these ships that don't have force. Might be thinking about taking a target lock, but you already got one. He does fit the barrel like left, which would be pretty interesting. No, he doesn't. Just focus.
Yeah, so far so good for Apostasis here. The 1 bank there, again, just in another great position. And the 1 bank focus, you're probably going to be rolling 3 dice on any attack anyway. No reason to not give yourself a defensive mod.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, black did stay in the fight.
And black will have to roll for the rock. Never punished.
Oh, doesn't take the 5 straight. Tries to hang in the fight a little bit. The boost might get you out of yellow's arc, but you're not getting out of blue's arc or getting a shot.
Yeah, could have swore that purple would head fast forward.
Yeah, but you're only at 1 health though, right? So
Yeah,
it might be the play of giving
take the
him something
shot.
else to shoot at. So they don't shoot some other healthy ship. They can just kill the dead one. I don't know.
I mean, every shot that purple soaks up is a shot not coming in on your healthy ship. So
I agree. It's got 3 agility. It can soak some shots. What's the crit that's on that ship?
blinded, so it won't
Oh,
really
well.
impact this turn.
I wonder what the decision is here then.
I think it's probably due position. Yeah, and links
Okay.
that into a focus.
I like it. Because you can hard 1 boost and cut back around through the middle next round. Not bad.
Dash, thank you for the follow. I think I saw you in Hexile's chat earlier. Speaking of, I know he's currently in the car driving to wherever he's going on vacation. But congratulations, Scott, making partner. Very well done.
All right, so Baron 6 teal in a bad spot right there. Decides not to boost, stays to take the shot.
I was trying to piece that together, Deslin. I was like, what do you mean? I didn't say Deslin. And I was like, oh, his name is Scott too. There's a focus from Pink.
Storm with the advanced target computer target lock here.
Mando42, thank you for the follow. It's a good roll, but you don't have a focus. I think you go ahead and spend it. You already got your crit in.
FCS. You're not killing that thing. Now it's 4 dice and a focus.
I see you, Dash. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night. Sleep well.
Oh, he's risking it. So he's got a reroll for 2 and
Worth it.
He does it. Let's see the 2 blanks. Does Apostasus call it? No.
You have to spend. Does spend it, so no damage.
I wonder if we'll see yellow Inquisitor shoot out there or shoot at the range 1 Black Baron.
Oh, thank you, Mando. Appreciate it. It's where obviously I'm from Buffalo, so it's a Buffalo Bills bantha with Buffalo Sabres colors. There's going to be red thread tracers into the Black Inquisitor. I'll check that in a second, Desi. And can spend for 2. I'll spend a force.
That's nice. Spend the force.
Hit crit, unmodded, Black. Who gets 1 evade and will take a thread tracer. Let's see if green's going to get that range 1. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's clearly in.
Oh, yeah. Easy plastic on that. So there's going to be 2 fully modified shots coming in. And Smiley shot with the Storm Squadron already, who spent the lock. Well, he's only got 1 more tracer now, so...
Yeah. Yell's taking this range 1 banger into the Black Inquisitor. Ooh! Ooh! Hey, Papi!
Yep,
that spends the force. Hit, crit, coming in.
Guarantee it. Had the potential to fire control system, but that's a good shot so far.
And, ooh, 2 evades.
That's why I guaranteed the damage, because that Storm Squadron is going to try to put through that crit underneath the second shield.
Absolutely. Range 1, 4 dice, double modded. Completely modded, fully modded. Fire control system here.
Yeah, one of my favorite upgrades. Fire control system.
I love it. It's so good. Stays a blank. Will spend, I think, for 3 and or 2 and a crit.
2 and a crit.
Yeah. Here's Black's roll. For 1, so hit crit goes through. That crit is a console fire, which will trigger as soon as Catherine engages.
Which is pretty much right now. That was the last of Apostasus shots. Yeah, because there's the Tracer, the couple range ones. Yep.
Yep. So just a reminder, we got 3 big games for you tonight. This is game 1. We've got 2 more after this. So if you haven't followed, give us a follow. Yeah, I don't like pushing that. It feels weird. 2 dice here. And green takes a shield.
Focus on offense, yep.
Blue now. Range 1 into the green storm squadron. Natties. One evade. So that's going to be shield crit. The wounded pilot.
Fortunately, it doesn't have any more follow-ups on it.
All right, here comes the console fire roll for black. And black will die.
Wow.
Still gets to shoot, though.
Try to strip the focus off of Inquisitor 2, maybe for a pink follow-up.
This is on the yellow. And it's going to hit for 2. Yellow needs to see some paint. Gets the paint. Still has their focus. No damage on that shot. And black comes off the board. I was going to ask, is the inability to get these Inquisitors off the board going to be a problem as we come down to like the 15-minute mark? But console fire doing some work. Another range 1 incoming on the yellow here. Or 1. And it's evaded. We go back to dials, and as we go back to dials, we bring in Gerg for another scoring update. Gerg.
Most Catherine Apostasus 81.
Thanks, Gerg. So we got 17 minutes left. It's not like the game is over. It's a 24-point game. You've got another 21 on that green storm squadron for killing. And then you just half point another ship.
Yeah, I'm trying to even map out the options that they got.
It's honestly, it's yet another turn where I'm like, Apostasis positions right now are good.
Yeah.
You can clear out green, right? K turn green. Have yellow do the 1 hard. You're in a nice little spot.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose track of who's on whose team. That's yellow. Yellow is out there on Apostasis's team.
So the yellow Inquisitor in the middle of that is Apostasis. So what I am proposing is you 4K green, the Green Storm Squadron first, and then you 1 hard yellow to the right in that Binket spot. try to pull the trap on teal here.
You don't think you don't think you would send yellow like fast forward to try to catch that purple Baron hard wanting?
See, I think that's what blue's gonna be doing. I think blue's probably two banking and taking a lock.
Yeah, because they don't have a one forward, and I think that one bank in is blocked.
Yeah, the one bank in it is blocked. I think even a one bank to the right is iffy. It probably clears, but I think we're pretty much guaranteed a one hard right here from purple. Just because that rock, and you can't YOLO it because you could just end up dying.
Yeah, you're one. What are you risking by YOLOing? It's not gonna get a shot. So yeah, I mean, of course, I mean if anybody goes for it, it just bear rolls out, right? Link bear
Right.
roll out. You just hard one back in next round. So it's gonna be tough. We'll see what targets they choose.
I think you could even send blue in like fast, like 3 forward. See if that would clear. Absolutely. You
Oh
could
yeah.
send it 3 forward, knowing that you're getting the thing, and it could help you break up some blocks there too.
Yeah. We'll see if they decide to like. I'm kind of waiting for the disengage round that they all just like 5 forward or 3 bank or whatever and just take locks, right? But I haven't really had the chance. I'm just
Yeah. I
keeping
just don't know
them.
if I just don't know if you have the time either.
Oh, did risk the one bank in with blue. Fit, no problem.
You take a
Oh, now you
lock
got your.
here.
Oh yeah, you got. You only got yellow's tracer, and yellow's not going to get a focus and be able to shoot any of these people. Uh, I would have put it on pink because I assume pink's 4K.
He's just gonna go ahead and focus.
Yeah, I mean, green's sitting right next to him without any tokens and hurt, so got to get some aggression going. Takes the evade from red.
I
The
think
same
that's a
thing with
smart
like.
move. You're not getting a shot with red.
Yeah, but you're sitting next to like the guy they're trying to kill anyways, though. So no one's even gonna shoot at you. I guess if they kill him in one shot, you might be vulnerable to other attacks. I can see that mindset, especially when you're up on points, don't want to lose the lead.
And that's a bump.
It's an awkward bump, for
That's one.
sure.
That's a bump that never happens in real life.
Yeah, is that 4K I was talking about? What do you do with the Baron here?
I think you boost to the left. There it is. That saves you at
Yeah,
least one shot.
yeah, there's an unmodified 2 dice attack coming. Like I wouldn't even bother linking it. Nope, you got full health.
At this point, do you boost in focus and or fix blinded pilot and save it for next turn? Because you do need shots, but you're not going to be able to modify an offense, so it's not great.
I mean, I just boost without linking then. I mean, I guess you can modify your defense though. Yeah, boost link,
Yeah.
hard one.
There's no reason not to link because you're either going straight or harding next turn.
Yeah, and at 1 health. So if you die, the stress won't matter. Anyways, I do love that. I like last round linked actions. I'm being like, I don't know, I have to set another dial.
Yeah. I like it when I'm applying a decimator and it gets structural damage. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. Didn't link?
Doesn't look like it. Green is going to shoot first. Has teal at range 2 for a 2-on-3 shot.
Yeah, we got some focus fire with the other X1. Has a ruthless option, but doesn't even have the target lock, so not worth that. And rolls
Natties,
natties.
though. Teal will take a shield. This is going to come in at teal as well. 4-2. Spend that focus, maybe. And he will. Spends 2, trying to secure a few more points. And he'll get him. 17 more points in the bank. No, we haven't seen Will, because he's done such a good job in blocking. We've only seen concussion missiles that first round.
This is
First
what I'm
round of
saying.
shots.
Like I mean, this is like a matchup problem more so than anything, right?
Yeah.
But I find myself always close range when I'm shooting or when I'm playing these barons. Rarely have the long range shots, so maybe not cluster missiles. Could be rocking proton rockets.
Now, Pink here needs to do some work. As both storms at range 2. I think you go on the green storm squadron, right? Try to
he'd
finish
have
it
to
off.
shoot the hurt one.
So it's gonna be 2-on-3. No mods and a blanks.
Man, dice have been rough for Catherine in this game.
We're going back to dials with 8.5 minutes left.
Not to say that that's the reason she's losing, but it certainly has not been bailing her out.
I don't know why everyone's so afraid to admit that dice play a huge part in this game. Like, sometimes...
Oh, they definitely do. You could definitely make the biggest mistake in the world, but if that ship just rolls 2 evades every time it defends, it doesn't matter. It was it turned out to be the best decision you could make. How you didn't know that that ship was just gonna natty out? Like,
well, I always knew it. But
well, you gotta just believe. Like, that is the super feels bad when you have like focus evade and they are completely unmodified for whatever reason, probably bumped into their own ship, and they're just like 4 hits, range 1, and you just blank out, and you're just like, what? But my position, my positioning.
And that's the story of the Vader Defender.
Yeah, right. Cool, Vader. Good luck being blocked all the time. Moving last.
The advanced sensor Vader Defender. It's coming up. That list is gonna be Vader Defender with an Academy pilot, but other than that, it's gonna be a good list.
Yeah, if they let it, I mean, I don't understand why they would let it have advanced sensors if it couldn't have supernatural. Or what is the other one called? Reflexes?
Precognitive reflexes.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say natural reflexes. Yes, I don't know how they're going to stop him from having advanced sensors. I mean, I guess...
No, they can take away the sensor slot. Like, what they can do.
I guess that's true. Yeah, they have the capabilities.
They can be like, Vader doesn't get sensors. He has the Force. It's enough. But I'm worried that if he and Rack fit in a list, any kind of decent Rack, that's just like, all right.
Rack? Well, get a couple defensive modifiers on your Vader. We'll see.
Can Palp spend? Because doesn't Palp read as if Vader was spending it?
Probably is worded very weirdly. I'll have to look at the real wording on that.
I'm gonna pull
While I'm
this
doing
up.
that, what's going on in this game?
Who do you think
Looks
will
like we
get
got
new Rebel
movements.
tech slots? I hope
Who?
Wedge. Epionic asks, who do you think will get the new Rebel tech slots? Are they getting a tech slot? I don't know. Maybe they're just
Excellent.
like,
What?
well,
They're not in that generation.
Yeah, I think they just messed up the preview, like Desmond's saying here.
Oh, they were talking about they had the Heralds of Hope cards in some leaked
Yeah.
image. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you know when your linked image is good, when it doesn't even have the right faction cards in the spread. But not really trusting that source. But we did see a
While
lot
another
of
friendly ship defends and performs an attack, you may spend one force to modify one of its dice as though that ship had spent one force. Wouldn't that prevent
as
Vader from
though
spending
that
it?
ship had spent one force. You may spend as though that ship has spent. Yeah, probably not then. I don't know. Can you like pass calculates or something in Empire? I don't think so. You got Del Miko. Give them rerolls.
I mean, the Empire is already scary just from the sheer variety of stuff it can throw at you. Like, there's no end to the amount of Empire you can go with. Looks like we're getting a 2 talent here from Catherine.
Seven Hedgehog arguing with us about that ruling. Well, let the judges decide.
I mean, if you read the card as text, then like I think that clearly prevents it. But you know, how often do we ever get that?
Yeah, I'm neither a professional judge nor a English major to be dissecting articles.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is they're gonna take forever to rule on that, and we're just gonna have like the opinions of like a cabal of like 3 people everyone accepts as judges to go on for months.
Okay, cabal.
A cabal. They're a cabal. You telling me they're not a cabal? There's a secret document. There's a secret Google Doc. That's cabal level stuff.
I mean, you're not wrong. Looks like we got some shots though. Obstructed range 2.
Range 2 obstructed banger. 1 with an evade token handy. Pretty sure that one's not getting through. And Natty evades. That's pretty disrespectful.
How did Storm Squadron Ace get stressed?
Wounded pilots, I believe. Took an action, rolled a hit.
Oh, target locked teal to the bottom of the board. That makes sense now.
This is going to be 2-on-2 on the blue here.
And I choice to split fire here.
Double crits, natties.
Never mind.
And 2 evades.
Oh. Well. That's so strange because he locked purple. I guess purple moved after them, so fair enough. Here we go. Here's the banger of the round.
Big dice size. It's going to be 2 crits off the bat and a fire control system reroll. 1 hit, 3 crits coming in hot onto purple. Who can't live through this? Like, impossible.
Nope. He has 1 health. There we go, Cold Hard Facts. You got it. Give him the bangers.
Joshua said the Storm pilots made a difference, and I have to agree. Those 4 dice range oneers really, really, really paid off today, as they normally do. Like I mean, it turns out if you have
Yeah.
modified 4 dice bangers, it goes well for you.
Turns out. We've been saying double modified. It's triple. Advanced targeting computer. Add that crit.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a shot and a dead ship. You might as well roll it.
That is time.
I guess it's already blinded. You could give it a weapons failure. I would have taken the shot. All right. What's the win condition here?
You are currently down by 48 points.
So you pick up
you're down by
21
58.
from the storm.
58 points you're down by.
58?
Yeah.
So you have to finish off the storm and one-shot an Inquisitor? Oh, I guess you can just kill the other storm. So you got to kill both the storms to win. This is what this game has come down to. And you only got 3 shots to do it. All right, you're going to have to take the unmodified shots at the healthy one. Just hope it works out. And then pink can finish off the green X1. Oh!
There it is. Natties.
Hit crit. That's if Catherine's done the math. She's got a chance to win. Not completely out. Yeah, time's called, so check the points. This is the time to do it. Don't be checking points after you roll your attacks to see if you could have won.
Range 1 banger into green. Green is sitting on 2 health. You kind of need this. By kind of, I mean you definitely need it. And just 2. Green, the 1 evade, and that is enough to leave it alive.
Yeah, so you got 1 shot and you need 2 different ways to score points here. If you, no, because you said 58, that blue storm squadron's not enough. That's going to be all she wrote.
If only there was a concussion missile that could trigger the direct hit. I think this is going to be it.
Yeah. Needed that kill to go through on green. Then could have cleaned. I would still shoot blue just to see if you would have been able to win.
Yeah, Epionic, I think that's it. You needed a way to fire those missiles.
Well, 1 hit, 1 eye. And green's off the board.
And that is it. Congratulations to Apostasus, the new ruler of Belgium. Ladies and gentlemen, the country of Belgium has changed hands yet again. Will, what would you do if you ever ruled Belgium? What would be your first decree?
Waffles are only for us Belgians. No more of the rest of us, the world feeding off our glorious waffles. And then we'll somehow militarize the waffle.
You're gonna militarize the waffle?
I don't know how. I think we can figure it out. If they don't let us take back the waffle.
All right.
I'm not fit for leadership, Greg.
Clearly. You're gonna militarize something so beautiful as the waffle. Dude, thank you so much for joining me. Do you want to plug a channel or anything?
Yeah. Normally on Gold Squadron. We got a tournament coming up this weekend. It's a Roman numeral that I should remember. Sigma, Delta. No, Delta was last time. I'm drawing a blank. It's Sigma or Delta or something like that. It's one of the Omegas. Hold on, I'm actually looking it up. It is Sigma. Omega's next weekend, the 27th. So check us out, Gold Squadron. I run my own channel, but I really don't do much on it. I should start streaming some Valheim, but I haven't had the time. Too busy playing X-Wing.
Or, and hear me out, make the time.
That's a valid point. All right, Greg. Thanks for having me on, though.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Guys, we'll be back in about 10 and a half minutes with Game 2. It is Cold Hard Facts versus Mr. Rocker. We'll see you then. And I love you.